Welcome to Boldfaces International, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Now, for the benefit of our foreign viewers and Nigerians in diaspora, both young and old, tell us briefly about yourself.
I studied botany and zoology at the University of Lagos. I had my first employment at the Port Harcourt refinery where I rose to be the first indigenous administration manager. Thereafter, I went into my private organization from where I was invited to serve the Rivers State government as Commissioner for Youth, Sports and Culture. From my performances there and contributions to the Rivers State government, I was recognized and invited to serve the federal government, firstly as Minister of Social Development, Youth, Sports. I believe it's reorganized. I was slightly revolutionary. I occupied the Ministry of Social Development, Youth, Sports, and it was a very light ministry. Today, 4 ministries have come out of that ministry. Sports, it's something that is evaluated by every Nigerian, especially the art of football. If Nigeria plays a game and wins, it's a national jubilation. But if Nigeria loses, it's the minister that takes the brunt. And many a times when we have misfortunes in sports, especially football, the minister is given all manner of descriptions and abuses by the Nigerian press. Having regard to that, I thought that I should pay special attention to the development of sports, especially football, in the country. Now you need the youths that will eventually matriculate into adulthood and footballers. First of all, the venues. Increase the number of venues in Nigeria, and it might interest you that the very first FIFA tournament for the under-17 in this country was at my instance when I met Avalanche and Sepp Blatter, who is the current president, and demanded to host that tournament. Of course, I had a boss who gave me the encouragement, General Ibrahim Babangida. He gave every encouragement and gave me free hand to develop the sports. One thing I found out was that we were too theoretical with very little practice. Our Nigerian coaches are excellent, they are good, but lacking the technical support. When I realized that there was that lacking technical support, I had to use my initiative to employ Western Pop. There are 2 people that, apart from my biological and consanguineous relations that I have interaction with. One is like a father, and that is Gerald T.Y. Danjuma, who is, I call my elder brother, whose principle and devotion to Nigerianness is indisputable. It is true, Gerald Danjuma, I knew, I came to meet Sani Abacha, and our relationship crystallized from Port Harcourt when he was a brigade commander and rose from that level to eventually head of state.
As head of state and commander-in-chief of the Nigerian Armed Forces at the most trying time in the history of our country.
Our relationship was so impeccable that I would claim that I became a great confidant of him. He is a man, when he believes and likes you, he will defend you before you and behind you. He's a man who does not believe in gossips and telltales. He's straight to the point. If you do something wrong and so on, he will tell you to your face that what you have done is not right, and remediation will be, but he was a resolute person. Today, Nigerians may have varied impressions about him, but I'm sure time shall tell. And those of us that we are very close to him will tell the story. He is not, or he was not, as demonic or terrible as he's been painted. He was one of the greatest leaders this country had produced. He preserved the sanctity and the prestige of Nigeria. He wanted to build a nation that will be self-sufficient with pride and